Hello, beautiful people of the internet. How are you doing today? My name is Jackie, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is going to be the start of another writing vlog, and in this writing vlog, my writing day is going to be controlled by polls that my subscribers voted in. I'm sorry if you wanted to vote in the polls and you weren't able to. I noticed that for some reason they weren't showing up on my desktop, but when I opened them in the app, the polls were popping up fine. So if you wanted to vote and you weren't seeing anything to vote, I guess it was just like a desktop versus app issue. I don't know, I'm sorry. But I made 4 posts on my community tab with questions about how I should spend my writing day today, and what you all voted for will determine what I do. I am currently working on a historical mystery manuscript nicknamed Project Dagger. I am almost done at draft 1, so I wanted to film this vlog because I think I'm gonna be done soon. The first thing that I asked was, should I write inside or outside? And you all voted for outside. Luckily for me, it's a unseasonably warm weekend in Florida. The other day I looked on my phone and it said it was 14 degrees above average. Global warming, fun. So I'm going to write outside today for as long as I can stand it. I needed to get a shower tonight anyway, it's fine. And you also voted that I should write in a spot that I haven't written before. I asked, should I go to a favorite spot or a new spot? And you all said new spot. So, have to think a little creatively here. I usually, if I'm going to write outside, I write out back in the screened-in porch. I've written out there at the table or on the couch. So those places, not gonna work. I think I have an idea for a spot that I've never written before. So that's my tentative plan. Right now, I'm gonna go put some sunscreen on, and then I will talk to you outside.
So, as far as I can remember, I have never written in the rocking chair. So, I'm going to sit out here and work for a little bit. It is 11 a.m. and already 76 degrees, so I don't think I can stay out here all day, but for a little while, because it's what you voted for.
I'm actually just gonna start by rereading what I wrote the other day when I was last working on this project, and then I'll start the next stage of this vlog, but I just want to refresh my memory about what I wrote recently, like fix any typos or anything like that. I'm not really doing any editing at this point. I'm trying just to get the draft done, but you know, if I see like a typo or something, I'll fix that, obviously. So that's how I'm gonna start, and then we'll talk again. I just filmed a time lapse, but I watched it back and I feel like the rocking of the rocking chair makes it like unwatchable. Like it's just too rapid on the time lapse. It looks terrible. So you'll just have to believe me, but I'll show you how nice the sky looks. Like it's a shame because it was kind of a nice like angle. Just yeah, just me rocking. Can't watch it in a time lapse. It looks ridiculous. But like, look at that blue sky, all the clouds. It's pretty. It was a very nicely framed shot with all the beautiful clouds in the background, but yeah, the rocking just does not work on a time lapse. So this is the word count that I'm starting with today. Oh, so close to the end. Yeah, I wrote like 300 words while I was sitting here reading over things, but now we're gonna move on to the next part of this vlog. So I asked you all, should I do writing sprints today or should I try to achieve a specific word goal? And you all voted for sprints. So I have a writing sprint video from Bethany Atazada's channel that's on my Watch Later playlist. I've used her writing sprints videos several times and I find them very helpful. So I think that's what I'm going to work on today. I'm going to rewatch her live stream and see how much I get done with these sprints. So that is the plan. All right, it is now 12:30. I did two 15-minute sprints and I wrote almost 1,300 words. I think now I'm gonna go inside for a little bit because my computer battery is low and I'm just going to take a little break. Then later today, I will do those last two 15-minute sprints because it's an hour-long sprints video. So that is it for now, and we will talk later. Hello, so it is a while later. I am coming back to do the rest of those writing sprints. There are two more 15-minute sprints left in the live replay. I took a break for a couple hours to have lunch, get some stuff together for my taxes. Riveting stuff, I tell you. But I'm going to do at least 30 more minutes of writing today, and we'll see where I'm at the end of that. Hello again. I have finished my writing sprints and I have finished my taxes. Wow, how exciting, riveting stuff. But to give you an update, so today I wrote for a total of 1 hour. Well, actually that's not true because I did an hour of writing sprints, but I also wrote like 300 words on my own while I was rereading what I wrote yesterday. But altogether, I wrote a little over 2,000 words during the writing sprints, plus the other 300. So like, probably like close to like 2,500 altogether, I think. And this is exciting because I have gotten to the point in the novel where the villain is about to be revealed. So everything is coming together and we're very close to the end. I had a pretty successful day with writing sprints. For one of my 15-minute sprints, I only wrote 388 words. That was because I was Googling something for the part that I was writing, and I was looking in my book on body language. The Emotion Thesaurus, A Writer's Guide to Character Expression, 2nd edition by Angela Ackerman and Becca Puglisi. I saw multiple people on AuthorTube recommend this book, and so I've been using it. I used it when I was drafting Mayfair, and I've been using it a little bit in this book. It has basically every emotion and some commonly associated body language that goes with that emotion, as well as internal sensations and long-term effects of that emotion. And so I'm going to be using this as I edit Project Dagger, just to make sure that I'm not falling back on the same descriptors, because I do feel like I use a lot of the same body language frequently over and over, and obviously you don't want to say that a character smiled 200 times. So this is going to help me be a little more creative and think of some different descriptors, but that's something I'm going to be more concerned with in draft 2. So it's now after 4:30, so that's probably all the writing that I'm going to do today, but there is one part of this vlog left. So I made a post asking you all to give me a number between 1 and I think 252. And the reason I asked this, because at the time that I made this post, my draft in Microsoft Word was 252 pages. So I think Cheryl was the first commenter. So I'm gonna go to the page that Cheryl commented, and I'm gonna tell you something about Project Dagger based on what's on that page. Ooh, isn't that exciting? Hopefully you think it's exciting. Okay, so Cheryl was first. She said 77. Then Constance said 225, and Samantha said 68. I really only meant to just use the first number that was commented, but since 3 people commented, like, I kind of feel obligated to like acknowledge all of you. Thank you. So okay, pages 77, 225, and 68. Page 225, 2 characters are in a restaurant talking about a secret another character has been keeping. I really don't know what I can tell you about that. Would it be a little spoilery? Page 68, Okay, page 68. One of our main characters is having an interaction with his girlfriend, and it's talking a little bit about how he met the girlfriend. And what's on page 77? Let's see that. Page 77. Oh, page 77 is talking about books. Okay. What can I tell you? Okay, here is the little tidbit of information that I'm going to give you. So, when you're seeing this video, I believe I will have posted another video talking about how a short story that I wrote is going to be published in this year's Malice Domestic Anthology. And I said in that video that the short story is tangentially connected to Project Dagger because it features a sleuth who exists in the world of Project Dagger as a fictional sleuth. And so, kind of to build on that, I'll tell you that actually, like, books and murder mysteries are very important to Project Dagger. Like I've said repeatedly, it is set during the so-called golden age of mysteries when Agatha Christie, Dorothy L. Sayers, a lot of other British novelists were writing these very successful crime novels. And so, kind of what I'm going to reveal to you, inspired by what's on page 77, is that crime novels themselves are very important in Project Dagger. So the characters, not only do they find themselves, in a real life murder mystery, like a murder mystery that's happening in their real lives, they kind of frequently use crime novels as a reference point, if that makes sense, for what is happening in their actual lives. So it kind of has that like meta element to it, and an idea that I've had is to actually, like I mentioned in a previous vlog, to include mixed media elements in a future draft of Dagger. So I have an idea to actually include excerpts from like a fictional book, do like a book within a book thing to sort of basically highlight like what's going on, where I would just include very brief one-page excerpts from a book that doesn't actually exist, where the excerpts are meant to thematically parallel what's happening in our main narrative. So kind of like a book within a book thing. And I don't know if that's actually going to happen. It's an idea that I have and I like that idea, but I need to go through some editing of Project Dagger first to see if I feel like my word count has the room to accommodate that, and if I think it's actually going to add something to the story in a significant way, because I don't want to do something just for the sake of doing it. Like, it's a cool idea, but I also have to be realistic about my word count, and like, do I think that this is going to enhance the narrative, So that's an idea that I've had, and it's one that I'm going to keep thinking about. So there you go. That is your little tidbit about Project Dagger based on what's on page 77. So yeah, page 77 in the draft is the characters kind of talking about like books that they've read and things like that.
Celebrating a successful writing day with a little lemon cake.
Hello, it is now 11 o'clock, so I'm going to wrap up this vlog. Today I wrote over 2,500 words, so a pretty productive writing day, and I think we're really close to the end of draft 1 now, which is really exciting. So I'm going to film one more writing vlog before I finish draft 1, so when that vlog comes out, that means it's the end and that I did it. I finished the first draft. I hope you had fun watching this vlog today. I hope you enjoyed the little tidbits that I chose to share about Project Dagger, and I'm excited to talk to you all about it again very soon. If you do want to stay up to date with me and my project, please subscribe to this channel. I post new videos every Wednesday and Sunday. If you liked this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. It really does help me and my channel. And leave a comment down below to let me know you're still watching. My social media links are in the description if you want to follow me on Tumblr, Instagram, or be my friend on Goodreads. And I think that's about it for this Subscribers Control My Writing Day vlog. I had fun. I hope you did too. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a phenomenal rest of your day. Bye, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video where I'm going to finish my draft. Exciting stuff.